Welcome to the first part of the War Within campaign quest talkthrough, an edit of cutscenes, dialogue, and quest text narration by me, Pinu. This is limited and focused on the main campaign quest lines at this time, and is not made as a walkthrough. It's intended as a way to experience the story in a more concentrated manner, either for you power levelers too busy to read, or for posterity's sake when this content is no longer new. If you enjoy this, like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to know if there's an audience for game edits like this. So, this starts in the pre-patch, Visions of Azeroth.
From the moment the Dark Titan Sargeras plunged his colossal blade into our world, crucial events were set in motion. Magni Bronzebeard heard the cries of Azeroth, giving up everything to answer her call.
Since being wounded by the Mad Titan, Azeroth has been crying out in pain.
As her dutiful speaker, he rallied the champions to her aid, and ultimately to confront the return of the old god, N'Zoth. It was during this conflict that Xal'atath, a mysterious entity of the Void, made a deal with N'Zoth, freeing her from the cursed blade that bound her essence within.
Honor our bargain. Free me to find my own fate.
After she vanished into the darkness, N'Zoth was confronted by the mortal champions and destroyed, ending the old god's reign of terror. But they were not the only malevolent force with its eyes set on Azeroth. For soon, the sky was sundered, the Shadowlands split open, and our heroes were pulled into the realm of death itself.
Go, champion! Go!
It was there that Anduin Wrynn endured the worst. Captured, tortured, and through dark domination magics, forced to commit terrible acts against his will.
I'm afraid that if I call on the light, it won't answer.
Scarred and shaken by his experience, he vanished, his whereabouts unknown. After the threat of the Shadowlands had been quelled, the dragons of Azeroth returned to their ancestral homeland. It was here that the primal dragon, Iridikron, broke free of his prison, and in pursuit of vengeance upon the Titans who he felt had stolen our world, he secured an ancient, powerful artifact, the Dark Heart.
When the Titans come to reclaim their prize, I will be waiting.
As word of this new threat started to spread, people began experiencing strange visions. The Radiant Song
is being heard all across Azeroth. The Council doesn't know what to make of it.
It was then that Illyria Windrunner, a deadly huntress who had harnessed the powers of the Void as a weapon against the darkness, was summoned to investigate.
We still don't know what this Dark Heart relic is capable of, but we do know it's in the hands of someone called the Harbinger.
It was not long before Illyria discovered the Harbinger's true identity. Xal'atath, the mysterious figure, was once again on the move. While neither Xal'atath nor the Dark Heart could be found, her mentor, the enigmatic Locust Walker, issued Illyria a dire warning.
The radiant visions you spoke of are the very same my people had before our world was consumed by the Void Lord Dimensius.
Could Xal'atath be seeking that same fate for Azeroth?
You must find a way to stop her. If you cannot, then Azeroth is already doomed.
People are experiencing visions of a radiant song all across Azeroth. We have reason to believe it's a warning of some kind. Meet me in Silithus. Perhaps Azeroth's speaker can shed some light on what this warning might mean. Another vision. You saw it too.
They're growing stronger.
There's strong evidence that the Radiant Song is a warning from Azeroth herself. A cry for help. That's why we're here. If the vision truly is Azeroth's message, Magni will know what she's trying to tell us. He should be in the Chamber of the Heart. Let's go.
Let's hope Magni has some answers.
I hear no one's seen him for a few years.
He'll be there. He has to be. Magni, we've been trying to
If this is about the visions, I'm nae interested. Leave me alone.
Azeroth needs its speaker, and so do we.
I haven't spoken with Azeroth for years. At first, I didn't feel the need. Then I realized I started to resent her for leaving me like this. And now I'm not sure if I can. But I know the stakes. This Radiant Song of hers foretells something dire, and we need to know what. First, we need to prepare the Heart Chamber. Can you start up the consoles nearby?
Speaker of Azeroth! She hasn't been speaking to me. After all I gave, she left me like this. Unable to feel the warmth of my kin's embrace. So, let's be clear. I'm doing this for all of you, not for her. Azeroth! Speak to me! What are you trying to tell us? I can hear her voice! I can see it! The place she's calling us to!
Where, Magni? Where must we go?
It's called...
Magni!
He's alive. But barely.
This has never happened before. Magni's the speaker of Azeroth. Why would communing with her cause him to collapse? Magni appears stable for now, but he's still not responsive. We need to get him treatment quickly. I'll open a portal to Dalaran. Follow us when you can.
Hopefully we can revive him. Meet us in Dalaran when you're able.
I'm unsure why the speaker of Azeroth would end up in such a state after attempting to, well, speak with Azeroth. All we can do is wait for Magni to recover.
Listen, you old coot. I know you always meant right by me. You didn't know that I chose to stay with the Dark Irons. That Dagran and I were in love. Whatever your intentions were, my husband died. Because of you. I hated you for taking him from me. My anger built a wall neither of us could ever get through. And now, we may never get the chance. But my son, my little Dagran, he needs you. I guess so do I. Loath as I am to admit it, you were never the best father. But you can still be a good granda. So please, wake up.
Moira takes a deep, centering breath. We need to let Bran and my son Dagran know what happened. They're at Dalaran's visitor center. Could you go get them for me? Father needs his family right now.
You'll likely find Dagran with his nose in a book. It's why he insisted we come to Dalaran.
Have you seen these new tomes, Uncle Bran? They must be from Drenton's library.
Hey there, champion. Dagran and I were just perusing the local books and whatnot. Lad couldn't be more excited for his first visit to Dalaran. What brings you here? Magni's hurt. Moira needs you both in the portrait room.
Hope Granda's alright. I never got to spend much time with him.
Don't worry, lad. Magni's made of stern stuff. Pardon the pun.
It's good of us all to be in one room together, even if the reason is so dire. My father hasn't really been a part of Dagran's life. But I mean to change that. You have my word. Thank you. It seems Azeroth has grown agitated. Something must have happened when Magni tried to commune with her. Past events have now come to life once more. I believe they're Azeroth's memories. Memories they may be, these radiant echoes are all too real and could cause some serious danger if left unattended. I ask that you investigate one of them and help however you can. Excellent work. Keep assisting with these radiant echoes and see if you can find a common thread. They must be connected somehow.
Da's awake. We need you to return to Dalaran, quick as you can.
Well, that was quite the nap. Wasn't expecting Azeroth to be so loud. To normal folk, she's gently calling out, but with our connection, it felt like she was screaming directly into my crystal noggin. I saw it though, Kaz Algar, an island of earthen bathed in fire and smoke. That's where Azeroth is trying to lead us. That's what we need to protect.
As Algar, the Titan installation mentioned in Alderman's records.
And it may now be in danger. We must convene the council.
I must discuss Magni's revelation with the Council of Dalaran. Please wait here while we convene.
Once more, Dalaran is called to the aid of our world. Magni?
Azeroth showed me a vision of a city in flames in the ancient lands of Kaz Algar. Her voice was desperate. We must act quickly.
Archmage Drendon has proposed, and the council agrees, that we bring the full force of Dalaran to this Kaz Algar. Make ready, our people, and prepare the city for teleportation. Whatever lies ahead, we will face it together.
The council has decided. We travel to Kaz Algar. Dalaran will teleport as soon as we're able. Will you lend us your aid in our preparations? Our citizens must prepare for Dalaran's departure. Can you ask around the city and see if anyone requires aid? I'd also like for you to speak with Bran and Archmage Drendon. They both had concerns that would be best to address before we depart for Kaz Algar. If we're going to be exploring new lands in Kaz Algar, then we're going to be needing help from the Explorers League. But they won't be alone in this adventure. The League is teaming up with the Reliquary again, just like on the Dragon Isles. They're calling themselves the Algari Expedition this time around. I'm just a wee bit worried if they're still getting along. Exploring can tear folks apart just as easily as binds them together. Can you check on them along? They're getting along. Well, I'll be a goat's uncle. No offense to Dagran. Well, that certainly makes my job easier. Thanks for checking in on them all the same. Magni's vision foretells that Kaz Algar may be enduring some turbulent times. And so, it is best to ensure that Dalaran is ready for the worst. Here, take this wand. It's been attuned to Dalaran's defense magics. Just wave it near strategic parts of the city to strengthen our magical defenses. Well done. Let's just hope it's enough. I would hate for anything to happen to our city right as the world needs us most. Thank you for your help. It's important that the citizens of Dalaran are ready for whatever may come. From what Magni has seen, Kaz Algar may not be the safest of destinations. We'll be relying on your aid should a fight break out. Let me know when you are ready to depart.
It's even more amazing than I'd imagined.
But my visions were of fire and war.
Something's wrong. I need to find Khadgar. Drendon. Where's the rest of the council?
Drendon's been dead for
years. All this time. And you never once sensed my presence. Oh, it's not time for that yet. But if you're so eager for a fight, perhaps this can keep you occupied. Until we meet again, Valeria. How could I be so blind?
She was Archmage Drendon. All along, Xal'atath has been watching, plotting right in front of me. How could I be so blind? And now she's invading Dalaran with an army of Nerubians? Xal'atath planned this. All of this. She wanted us to come to Kaz Algar. As much as I'd love to hunt Xal'atath down, our first priority must be securing civilians. Rescue whoever you can and tell them to head to the landing nearby. I'll find mages to teleport everyone to safety.
Dalaran will not be a fly in Xal'atath's web.
That's the first group evacuated. But we're not done yet. Follow me. We'll work together to find any others in need of rescuing.
There could still be more survivors. With me, champion! Damn it all! Cut through the sewers and find Khadgar. He'll know what to do.
Glad to see you haven't evacuated yet. The Nerubians are capturing the rogues who live down here. Let's rescue them. A friend once showed me a path through here. Head to that sewer grate. The exit should be on the right. And here's our exit.
Looks like we saved who we could. Let's just hope the other rogues escaped. Best if we split up here. I'll guide everyone to safety and see about getting them evacuated. In the meantime, you should search for Khadgar. I'm sure he could use your aid as well. You'll find another exit further ahead that should lead you back to the surface.
I'll get them to safety. Try to find Khadgar.
In the sky and nowhere to flee. Gather all you can find. Bring them the lead. Xal'atath has plans for them.
Delectable. What a waste to capture you.
There you are, champion. Take this portal down to Kaz Algar. Those who escape will still need help. I must first find Deliria. We'll meet you when we're able.
The portal flickers and twists, making it impossible to see through to the other side.
We meet at last.
Xal'atath,
I presume.
This city is home to such power. All squandered by the Kirin Tor. I'll put it to much better use.
Like hell you will.
you are.
Illyria!
Get out of my head! Khadgar!
This isn't the real fight.
Goodbye, Guardian.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it and want to see more, like, comment, subscribe. This edit is what I thought was a cool and more concentrated way for people to experience the lore with less mobs and quest items in between all the exposition. I'd love to make more of these and would like it even more to branch out to side quests. If you're still here, thank you for watching, and the story will continue.